Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Leah's Lifestyle. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get into some journaling and let's get into our meditation and let's do some yoga. I'm super excited for today. I hope you guys had a great evening. I have my journaling book here. I woke up today, feeling pretty groggy, pretty sleepy, but I got up, I did my stuff. I'm feeling all right now that I got some water in me. Got some of my house placed where I want it. I like to sit with the blanket on me, not with me on the blanket. Ha ha ha, so funny. Okay, I'm gonna kick out my little stand here. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da! Okay. And throw my chair back just a little. Not a lot, just a little. Okay. Come forward, nice and comfy. Here we are. Ready to go. Got our sound happening over here. Okay, got my pen. Get your pen, get your paper, get your crayon. Grab your markers, whatever it is you're gonna journal with today. Go to that point. All right. Like always, start with your dreams if you can. If you've been awake for a while, you don't recall them, maybe just talk about like how you slept, how you're sleeping, how you fell asleep, how waking up felt. Just something about your sleep if you haven't already done that, which I have not. I need to move this to my bedroom so I can do it sooner. Today we're going to be doing a lot of arts and crafts. We're going to decorate later. I'm super excited about it. It's all I can think about. So I need to really get myself to focus in on what I want to do, which is getting this down. Okay, and then when you're done with your dreams and your sleep, when you're ready to move on to your Dear Diary, or just, however you're choosing to write out your feelings, your thoughts, what you're going through, what you're doing today, what you're doing tomorrow, things you don't share with other people, stuff like that. Just take the time and get that in. Let's see what comes out for me. I've been really working on my handwriting and it hasn't been looking that great, so I'm feeling a little grumpy about it right now, and I'm trying to just write and not think too much about it. You can take your time too. Don't be afraid to take your time. Allow yourself to think. Finding it hard to find a place to write on that feels good. Thank you for the follow, Angelina Carrier 13. I hope you're having a good day. Right now we're just journaling. I'm doing a little dear diary entry. If you would like to join us and get a piece of paper and do maybe your first journal, unless you're already a journal fanatic, in which case if you haven't done yours today, come and join us. Get your paper, get your pen, write down your feels. I love to do yoga and pole dance too, girl. Oh, fuck yes. Yes. By the way, I'm working up to it. I haven't started it yet, but at some point I would like to do a fun workout stream like that I do consistently. And so if you ever want to co-stream together, we should do that. I've been looking for people to kind of do these like workouts and create like a little community of women who like doing alternative working out, because I don't think it's like very convenient to be going to the gym for every woman. And honestly, I think dance has always been a way in which women have taken care of their health, because you can do it while like still in the home or whatever, right? So yeah, we should, I'll message you and I'll whisper you so I won't forget. And I'm just gonna say, talk about pole workout. I'm gonna say fun pole workout. Co-stream. There. And we'll talk later. But yeah, that's something I really want to do. And if you love doing that, I love doing that. I actually don't know the names of the what is that called? The pole ones. But my favorite one to do is going into an inversion, but I like to do it on my shoulder. I like to invert through, like going on your shoulder. It's my favorite way. Outside of that, I think it's called the death hang, where you're swinging around the pole and you're like held on just by one knee, and you're like holding that knee closed with the other hand, and then like you let go. Love that one. Feels so good. I feel like I'm flying. I think things that I typically do, though, are knee holds. Most of the stuff that I do are definitely one-legged, like, knee holds. I really love, like, the two one where you, like, can get both your legs on one side, where your knees are both facing the same way, and you hold in the middle, and you, like, stretch out, and, like, it makes you go so fast. It's so great. It's fake. It's a lot of fun. For yoga, I would say any type of twisting ones. I really love the way that it feels when you can get into a good deep twist for your spine. It feels really great. And I'm naturally more flexible in my spine, so it's one of those things that, like, you know, it's easier and it feels nice, so it's like, yay. What about you? What are your favorite ones? What do you like to do? Crown pose and split. I'll have to look those up. I'm not really great with names, so. Oh, dude, that's cool. Okay. A lot of arm strength there. Oh, like the splits. Okay, yeah. I enjoy that I can get the splits, but I don't. It's not like my favorite. It's just like typically hurts my groin afterwards. Honestly. I love like a lot of deep hip poses. They really make my hips feel good. Well, I'm gonna do a bunch today actually, because it's been something I've been pushing off, and I can actually see my body slowly like closing my ability to be flexible in certain areas. So I know I need to get back into those. Okay, let me finish this Dear Diary. Don't forget to be journaling, and then I'm gonna meditate, and then we'll do all that other stuff. Boom, bitch. And another one bites the dust. Dun, dun. And another one bites the dust. Dun, dun. Okay. Let's see what you say. I also love to move and isolate my glutes one cheek at a time in middle split, frog pose, and straddle pose. Oh, you mean like twerking? I think that's what it is, right? Is that... Because that's what I do that, like, while I'm watching movies. When I get excited, I find myself, like alternating those muscles. I think that has to do with, like, what is that called when you, stimming. I think it's called stimming. Because I used to have different forms of it, picking. Like, I used to be really bad about picking, but I've gotten a lot better. I still find myself trying to go back to it. It's a very natural stim. Tapping, clicking, making loud noises, making random noises. So, like, that's just, like, one of my physical ones is, like, alternating. But I typically do it when I'm happy, when, like, I'm enjoying something, You do twerking, too. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you do it right, you, squeezing those, muscles is a type of twerking. Because it can jiggle that fat there and other muscle that's relaxed. And then there's, like, the traditional twerking, I think, what most people think of, where you're using your lower back to pop, like, your hips, right? But to be honest, I've looked into it recently. I've learned a little bit more about, like, twerking and dancing. And a big part of that actually comes from belly dancing and like traditional ways of belly dancing, which also kind of goes into have you ever seen the traditional Hawaiian dance that the women do? That's actually, like, a form that's seen, like, everywhere. It's just, like, adjusted per culture, which I thought was really interesting to find. I think it's something that we've lost, like, in America, is having, like, this type of dance where people feel good about it. It's been so sexualized at this point, that it's people don't perceive it the same way anymore here. Yeah, I'm able to do it, yeah. But I had to learn, I had to practice. I didn't know I could do it. And then, like, I saw people doing it. I was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Show me how to do that. Teach me. I have ads, so I cannot hear what you were saying. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize that the ad thing played. Normally I can catch it and I can pause it. My head's just finished. I'm so sorry. Layout updated. What? I don't know what I did. It said layout updated and then something changed and I'm not really sure what it was. Yes, I am able to do it too. I got taught a while back when I saw some people doing it. I thought it was really cool, and I was like, I want to know how to do that. And then they showed me how. They taught me. The person who taught me to use these like the forward muscles and to grab it. And it's kind of like more like your leg and your forward like hip muscle. And then when you pull that, you pull it tight and release it, and it creates like a jiggling effect like that on like your booty. I can also tighten like my entire buttocks, the entire muscle, but then it's more like a full body grab. It doesn't do the jiggly part. Move on glute. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah. We'll have to do something sometime. We'll work out. I'm Probably after this week I'll do it because like right now I'm doing these streams are journaling, and then I meditate, and then I do a little bit of stretching. But the goal is to actually split this up into 2 separate streams, journaling and meditation, and then the other one will be like stretching and actually doing some conditioning work on the pole and strengthening work on my glutes and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to start that either next week or the week after. I just need to decide time frames and how I'm going to do that and how long everything's going to last and stuff like that. Well, fuck. Okay. But before too much time passes, I gotta meditate. I'm not gonna talk about a meditation. I'm not gonna follow one. I really enjoyed the meditation I did yesterday, so I'm gonna do that. If you guys don't know what that meditation is, it's very similar to the talk ones that I've shared and like put on YouTube, which is just like consciously relaxing like my muscles and like thinking about where they're tensing and letting them relax. And then once you're like down in that place, getting into your breathing and really focusing on your breathing, and then at that point like kind of allowing your thoughts to run free and just see what's kind of like occupying your space, asking your body how it's doing and where there's pain, asking your emotional body how it's doing and where there's pain, just kind of just checking in with myself and just seeing where I'm at mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And then I kind of come out of it when I'm done. That can take all of us a certain amount of time. Some of us are going to be here for hours because we ain't going to finish. And some of us can do it really, really quick because we've been doing it. So just take your time, relax, chill out. It's okay. With the speed, oh yeah, trying to do it like faster or whatever. I always get booty cramps when I do that. Cramp my booty. Booty cramp style. Okay, here we go. Meditation time. I'm gonna go back a little bit more. I'm hungry. I'm ready for food. I hope that doesn't sidetrack me while we're doing this. Okay. Fuck, I always feel so good after that. How is it that I've gone my whole life not realizing how much I've needed that shit? Ugh, meditation should be so normal. Alright, let me read and then we'll do some yoga. What do you guys say? After the meditation. Yeah. Not on stream though, yeah. But I'm definitely up for some booty workouts. I try and keep that kind of stuff off stream. People take it very sexually. I think one of the biggest things that like I've been learning over the last few years is kind of like how to be me, the way I perceive the world and the way I think it's right to act that way and to behave that way, while also working in like a social construct. So it's like I can't just do whatever I want because people will perceive it a very specific way, even when I'm trying to show them that that's not how it is. It's just not how people take it, and you can't really change the way people perceive things. So it's been a very interesting journey to be a very alternative person and trying to be loyal to that while also getting social acceptance because we just need that shit. It's very strange path to go down. You can even put some music and move them to the beat of the song. Oh yeah, I've done that too. Yeah, if I am enjoying like a really good song, I'll do that. I try to do it while standing and dancing, and to be honest, I feel like I don't know. I can't imagine ever using that skill outside of like my bedroom and being alone. But that's okay. A skill's a skill, Thank you for the follow, 7J Gaming. Haven't you followed me already? I'm watching you. I'm joking. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, of course I'm able to stand. Yeah. Why wouldn't you be able to? But it just doesn't, in my opinion, like, I can't imagine why doing this. I don't know. I just can't see it. I don't see a place in which I'd ever want to do a dance move like that. A standing one. You'd have to be like, to make it even look decent, you'd have to be like bent over and strange. Nah, that's still weird. Maybe like, if you did like one, if you know how like people like shake their like one leg, they'll do like a little thing, or they'll like pop just one hip. You could do that. You could do like just like a pop, like instead of doing like a pop to like pop this, you could just like pop with just the thing, the butt twitch. No, seriously, that's what I'm saying. I think if you did it real, it'd be strange. I'm not sure if most people would catch it. Yeah, it's a small movement, 6-pack, twerk. I don't have a 6-pack. Well, maybe I used to. Not right now. I'm still strong in the core, like, bitch can still do this. Ta-da! But, we got a little flooby flubby. Alright, let's stretch. I need to get this stretching in. Flag. Can you do the flag? No, do you know how hard it is? Do you know the forearm strength, the shoulder strength, the trap strength? Do you understand? Do you understand the core strength you would need to do that? Jesus fucking Christ. This is my best attempt. Other side. No. That's good though. And what seated position you can do well? In seated position? Hmm. I don't know if I can do it in these, to be honest. Oh, I can! Boom! Okay, let's stretch. I'm getting out of hand. All right. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, getting them legs started today. Just a little bit of half bend here. I just really like warming up the legs, to be honest. And here's the thing. I've been a very natural, flexible person, especially when it comes to like my legs. But then I got dancing pretty seriously for a few years, and the one thing I learned is that you can fuck up everything in your life if you fuck these bitches up. You fuck the foot up, you fuck the leg up, you ain't going nowhere. Mobility sets the preference for your life way more than we're willing to admit to. And people who are bitches who are able to overcome that, whether they're using other types of mobility, still every single day have to convince themselves to fucking do it. Because it's extra work. It's really hard. People fucking stare at you. We're not socially accepting of that crap. So, like, appreciate your legs. Take care of them, bitches. Because I promise you, when they go, not if, but when they go, you will notice and you will think of me if you get an extra 10 years, alright? So, whether you're doing yoga, just meditating, or not meditating, just doing stretching, working out, whatever. Maybe you don't want to work out. Maybe you're like, working out is bullshit. I'd rather just be fat. Be fat then. I don't give a shit. But I promise you, you can be fat and walk. You can be fat and walk. So, stand up out of your chair every now and again and get to stretching, because these ligaments will dry up. Alright? The lubrication between your bones will disappear. Alright? You don't use it, you lose it. Never forget that statement. I literally, my entire life, have lived off that one statement. You don't use it, you lose it. I've been a very strong person who's always believed that shit. In every form of the word, of the sentence. So, I've seen it. I've lived it. I know you have. Use it or lose it, buddies. Use it or lose it. Yeah. And I'm gonna do some twists here. Oh yeah, I cracked. Ooh, I fucking love when I do that. Remember to breathe. If you're shaking, back off. I push myself way too much. Don't follow me fully. I will literally watch my leg go like, ooh, I'm like, nah, push through it, bitch. Push through it. Don't do that. It's really bad for you. Bend into your knee. Give yourself a break of the stretch. Pump that. Dude, pumping is great. Pumping is great for you. Honestly. Pump that shit. Pump it up. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. Ooh, yeah. Pump it up. Ooh, cracked. Yes. I love when I know what I need. That's the biggest thing. Know what you need. Know what you need. This is just a warm up, honestly. This is just like finding where I'm feeling the need to stretch. try it again. Same place I were yesterday. That's why you gotta do it every day, you know? You gotta remind your body. You know, just because we didn't do it multiple days beforehand and we only did it yesterday doesn't mean we're gonna stop. We gotta do it. I can feel it really big in these side hips, but I also feel like a release down below, like the big muscle on the back reaching into the buttocks. Remember, if you're feeling your knee, check to make sure you're flexing your foot up. If you're still feeling your knee, back off with a stretch. But guys, you really shouldn't. If you feel anything in your knee, you're going too hard. Go into ham. Honestly, 2 minutes worth of stretching is worth your life. I bet there's like some scientific stuff you could find for like how much you should stretch per day. Just, it's kind of like one of those things where you, like, if you want to keep where you are physically and you're eating normally, you should walk 10,000 steps a day. If you're not doing that, well, you're not getting enough natural cardio in to burn the calories that you're eating, and you should be eating less. That's kind of how that works. Yeah, I'm feeling it good today. Right here on this side, right here on this side. I don't even have my foot out or anything. Like, I'm just sitting down into. This is why, this is why I wanted to do this stream, honestly. It's not even for other people. Like, the community and stuff is definitely a big part of it. It's the reason why it got me to do the stream. But I wanted to start because I wanted to start stretching again. I'm like, I need to get back into yoga. I need to start, And I was like, well, if I'm going to do it, I may as well stream. I may as well share it with people. I may as well see if we can get some people doing it with me. Why not? Feeling good. When I lean back more, I can feel it in my abs a little bit. So make sure, like, whatever stretch you're doing, that you're kind of moving around in it to find, like, all the little crooks and crevices. I popped again. It's just how it works, You stretch out your muscle and your stuff can go back, and you're releasing, chemicals. You're squeezing out chemicals from inside your muscles. Like, good shit happening right now, folks. Good shit. Paddling out my feet right now on this down dog. Just trying to really get into it. Okay. We're going to do those hip stretches that I did yesterday. Of course, starting with the butterfly. I kind of use this one just to judge where I'm at more than to stretch, because truthfully, I can bring my heels almost all the way in, and though I don't encourage people to, you should be able to use your muscle to be able to bring your knees down to the floor. But there's some very unique, some of us who can, I'm not going to do it because I know it's bad, push down, and then I use that push to help me set my back in. But now I grab my toes and I lift them up while I push my knees down, and then I look up and I straighten up and I pull my shoulders together, and I can bring my knees all the way down to the ground. So I'm not feeling too tight. I'm feeling pretty relaxed in it. My buttocks seems to be sitting on both sides, which is good. So there's no tightness in my back or anything. So I'm gonna move into the cow position that I know. I think it's called cow face, which is just one knee over the other. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm sitting on both my booties, cheeks, bones, booty cheek bones. Okay. And I flex my toes. Yeah. This one, I feel very close to my knee. I feel like in my shin, on the very top. So I won't be in it for very long because I know that will creep up. I'm trying to relax. And as I relax, the pain switches from here to more in here, where I thought it was gonna be. This crevice here. It's always given me a problem. It's always been the weak link of my flexibility in my hips, legs, and butt, and all that in my back. Honestly, I'm flexible like everywhere except for right there. I've always heard that like your hips hold all your emotion. Clearly mine holds something. Tension. I kind of feel everything relaxing. So I'm gonna massage a little bit just because we're getting to that point where I can. It's still I can feel how hard and tight it is as I do this. Okay, let's switch. When I switch, I'm gonna shake out. Just shake it out, get the blood flowing. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then we're just gonna put that top leg underneath and the bottom leg on top. Same thing, I'm gonna make sure my buttocks is on both sides. Knees over knee, foot is flexed. Okay. For this leg, it skips this shin part. It goes straight into the buttocks. This crevice piece here. This one's definitely less tight for sure. Because I feel like now, less amount of time, and we're in the same spot now, comparatively to this other one, to this other side. I do realize that I woke up a little grumpy today, and I feel like already it's starting to fade. After the meditation, it always does, but like right now, even more so. Okay, we're gonna let it go a little sooner, but I want to try and keep the stretching similar. Okay, and then we'll do the other one. So put the left leg on top, ankle on top of knee, knee on top of ankle. Don't forget to flex those feet to protect your knees. Buttocks is on the ground. Don't forget to look up, shoulders back, straight spine, and breathe in the tummy. Relax your muscles. Think about relaxing the muscles. Okay, I'm feeling it in the knee, so I'm going to stop. Shake it out, shake, 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 shake it out, shake, 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 shake it out, shake, 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 shake it out, and then the other side. Foot over ankle, ankle over foot. It's the right one on top of the left. Flex your feet. And I'm starting to feel it in my knee again, so I'm going to stop. But here's the thing. Great thing about those ones is I'm a lot lower on those ones than I was yesterday. So yesterday's stretch did keep us a little bit stretched out, even though I was feeling a bit tight still, or similar to yesterday. It did indeed help. All right. I'm just gonna kind of stretch out these hips a little bit more in a different way. I don't remember what this is called, but you're just kind of like squatting, and then you put your elbows in your knees, and you put your hands together, and you press your hands together in front of your chest. And don't forget to point your left foot out just slightly out left, your right foot out just slightly out right. Not, you don't want them to be perfectly forward. And then you kind of just sit back into it with your spine as straight as you can, shoulders pulled together. I heard this one's a really good one for women especially, so. And I'm gonna kind of like move with it, like roll on my heels onto my, what are these called? The front parts of your foot, kind of just moving around, seeing if there's any other places that need it. And that's it. So I'm gonna slowly bend up. Oh yeah. Flutter them out. Get the blood going back in there. And of course the last thing is I'm gonna hang. Just to let the spine get some space. My neck to relax. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay. Once I've done that, I'm just gonna do some baby twists here. Get the spine its necessary little needs. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Hey, that was fantastic, guys. Good work today. Good job, everyone. I think we deserve a round of applause. Okay, let me read what you guys said. Nice. You know how to handstand? Yeah, I can handstand. Nice, girl. Let's do glutes isolation too. I'm so down to do it while stretching. Hey, yeah. I love stretching. It feels so good afterwards. 7J says, what are glutes isolations? It's these like sections in. First off, let's start with isolations. If you don't know what isolation means, it just means to separate. Let's use Google, because because that way we're not going off of my understanding of it. We're just going to... Isolation refers to a condition of being alone or separated from others, which can lead... We're not going to go to that. That's emotional isolation. But it's just when you're separating. It's isolation is when you're separating. Okay. Glutes is a part of the muscle. We're just going to Google so I can read Google. It's in your booty. The Google says the glutes or gluteal muscles are a group of 3 muscles which make up the gluteus region, commonly known as the buttocks. The gluteus maximus, the gluteus minimus, and the gluteus minimus. Midus, M-E-D-I-U-S. I'm guessing it's like middle. Big and then small minimus, right? So it has to be middle. Anyways, what you do is you figure out mind to muscle control, and you control each and every single one of these separately. And a lot of women actually use it for dancing to like kind of move their booty in a specific way. I hope that explains enough without over explaining too much. Yeah, Angelina says, yes, I am also trying to isolate and move my glutes in the like a sumo squat. Ooh, sumo squat is a good one. Yeah, I love the baby one where you put your feet up and you grab your toes. That one feels really good too. But I also love the frog pose when you have your knees out and they're like a frog and you put your legs out and you're flat. Oh, that one feels so good. You should try that one. You have a really athletic body for real. Well, my good young lady, I started running at a very young age. I was in 5th grade when I started competing. I was in 6th or 7th grade when I started competing with the high schoolers on the varsity team. And then I went to a NJ, a National Junior Athletic Association. So it's not like the National Athletic Association, that's the National Junior. So it's like a step below that. And I ran half marathons at 1 hour and 25 minutes, which at the time placed me in third or fifth fastest runner as the National Junior Athletic Association. But it's also right now, if you look at competing Olympic times, I would actually with that time place top 10. So yeah. I've been an athlete for a very long time. I got into soccer, yoga, dancing of all kinds, clearly, after college. And I was aiming to become an Olympic marathon runner, but I realized that a lot of them have heart problems, knee problems, hip problems. There's a lot of, there's a lot of pounding on your body. It's a whole lifestyle. And I was like, I don't really want to live that lifestyle. That sounds absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. It was so good. Yes, frog pose. Isolate the glutes in frog pose is really fun. Seriously. It looks so good too, honestly. But yeah, sumo squat or wide leg squat. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, guys. I'm going to adjust. We're going to close out. I'll be right back. And actually, I need to run to the store. So I'll be back in an hour. At 1. We'll be back in an hour at 1 to read. So, if you guys want, we can raid someone. Let's see who is on. I always do followers list first. And nobody. Okay, let's do same category. Smaller size. I love finding people of similar size. Let's see here. Sorry. I'm struggling here. Let's see. I don't see any. Let's go with this one. What do you guys think? Here we go. Taco hombre. Hombro. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, follow, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.